Hi everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome back to my channel. This will be my review of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 2. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe and, click that notification bell so you hopefully don't miss any new uploads. Also, if you enjoy this review, please give it a thumbs up and share it around. That goes for all of my videos that you may enjoy. Thank you to all those who have subscribed to my channel recently and those who leave comments on my videos. That is very encouraging. I did receive a subscriber recently. I have no idea who it is though, because I didn't receive a notification about that. I find that to be very disheartening, since I don't know who to thank for subscribing. This is issue 2. It came out in January of 2019. I lost my copy, so I had John down at Purple Earth Comics sell me another one. I like this cover very, very much. It's not a variant cover. It's the regular cover. This portrays a street-level Spider-Man, as some would say, how he should be in his own book, Amazing Spider-Man. Now, I'm not going to read that because I can basically do it. In the previous issue, someone went to Peter Parker with a request for help. And he got asked to babysit these. He didn't get asked to babysit anybody. He just went to somebody's apartment. And then by the time he got back, if I recall, there was 2 strange-looking kids in his room underneath his laundry. And he got hit pretty bad by this thug in the apartment down the hall that he was told to visit. Now, this is the mayor's office in Manhattan. Who is the mayor? Well, apparently it's Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. And he's talking to someone on the phone about, I guess, everything that happened over at that lady's apartment. I'm not sure who's talking to, though. Peter has no problem talking to these 2 children as Spider-Man. Now, I have to tell you, these 2 are cute kids, despite their red complexion. The girl says, "Are you a superhero?" He says, "I sure am. Have you ever heard of Spider-Man?" "No." Oh, big blow to his ego. But we're not from around here. I'm Tiara. My brother's name is Jasper. Hi, Jasper. He doesn't talk too much. That's okay. I talk more than enough for both of us. And that's what Spider-Man does. So he's hearing the girl talk, and she says that their mother left them here, and that would have been, I believe, the female tenant down the hall, which we saw at the end of issue 1. And she asked if his mother ever left him anywhere. He says, yeah, she did once. But he tells them exactly what they need to hear. That their mom will be back soon. So he's calling for help. And who does he call? Well, you know it's got to be somebody. Because he says, yeah, hey, I need a favor. It's urgent. Could you come around and be discreet? Thanks. Now, over the page, he hears a ding-dong. And it's the landlady, the strange landlady. She meets his roommate, who is dressed in next to nothing. And says, sorry, lady, I wasn't expecting visitors. I'm sure all this is a little inappropriate. Yes. He's like, inappropriate? Hello, it's Maureen from Apartment 71. And she's acting all cool. You'll see why later in this issue. She says, I couldn't help but notice what there appears to be someone watching the building down there on the street. He's like, what? Now you would expect Spider-Man's spider sense to pick up on something like that, but maybe not, since he was a good deal from the person on the street. So he looks down there on the sidewalk, and you can't see him very well, but that's the dude, that's the guy. And she makes some remark about his roommate not having much clothing, or not putting any clothing on. And over the page, here is the person that Spider-Man called, the Human Torch. And he's thinking to himself, no. Seriously, Johnny? One shot at this, because he doesn't want the guy to see Johnny. And the webbing lands right on the dude's face. And Johnny comes by and says, what are you doing? He says, there's a guy out there watching the building. Oh, did he see? No, I webbed his face. I told you to be discreet. And Johnny says, I was being discreet. That's why I was coming through the window. How is a man on fire flying through my window discreet? Johnny just does not acknowledge that at all, and says, what's this about? Kids, you can come out now. And he says, oh. And this is funny. I've heard that Johnny Storm and Spider-Man have I don't know what you call it, a bromance relationship. He says, are they mine? What? No. But we're definitely going to circle back to you thinking that's a possibility. Now here's where Spider-Man, Peter Parker, gets another blow to his ego, but, it's not acknowledged so much in the story. He says that a woman down the hall was taken by some super strong thugs. Johnny's asking, what does he need? And Spider-Man tells him that he needs Johnny to watch over these two for a while and pretend to be him. Johnny says, okay, I'll start practicing terrible jokes that poorly mask my many insecurities. Peter Parker introduces him. Says, Johnny, this is Taria. I'm going to say Tiara, because that's Tiara and Jasper. Hi. Jasper doesn't speak much, and they're not from around here, so they don't really... And then the boy opens his mouth. You're the Human Torch. I sure am. We know all about you. You're amazing. Ouch. Peter thinks. Big blow to his ego. So he goes out while Johnny watches over him. He finds the dude who he webbed, and the guy literally pulls his webbing off with ease. Then over the page, somebody is live streaming everything that's going on. The guy punching the building, Spider-Man climbing the building, Spider-Man saving the fire escape, and then bricks coming down, hitting Spider-Man right across the back. Well, not across the back, but across his front, as he protects someone from getting, killed. Then the dude is about to get away, and notice he's driving what appears to be an old, I want to say Rolls Royce, but that doesn't seem right. He's driving a classic car, something you wouldn't see in modern day. Spider-Man rips off the hubcap with his webbing. And then he does that just as the bricks crumbled. Next, a detective comes and thanks him for everything that happened. And says, if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask. So he says, would you mind running this plate for me? And he hands her the hubcap that he just ripped off. Now, here's where the story turns really, really interesting. She meets him on the roof, and she's wondering why she has to meet him on the roof. He explains to her, of course, that there are some people in the department who don't like him. She gives him a card, which is her card, and has the address of the car that he snagged the bumper from. The catch is that it's been abandoned since, for decades, because she says the plate was issued in 1952. Now, this is just another funny scene right here. She says, "Are you putting my card in your pants?" He says, I don't have pockets. He thinks this is actually a long-running issue. She says, "So, what, you're just going to carry my card around in your pants in case of emergencies?" "Apparently," he says. "Bye." He thinks, "I need spider pockets." So he goes to the address, and it's a rundown consulate. And there's the guy who he webbed earlier. And he tries to do it again. This time he catches part of the entrance to the consulate. He comes down and goes, thud! Right in his stomach. Knocks him into the building. No more surprises, he says. Then we see, excuse me? And who do we see? Hello, Spider-Man. It's Peter Parker's, I think, landlady. And he says, huh? What is this? Are you one of them? Take off that kindly lady mask. He's coming back. Move. And so this old lady does this. I mean, she looks to be like what? Maybe 80 or 85? She does this to that big thug. And Spider-Man says what, I was thinking when I saw that. Okay, now I'm really confused. And she insults Spider-Man at the same time. I'm not surprised. You barely know anything. I mean, where to start? And then she starts to undress. At least it seems that way. What are you doing? Why are you taking off your clothes? My name is The Rumor. And we have a lot to do, Peter. What? What is happening? Wait, did you just use my real name? Next, you barely knew anything. So that was Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #2. Written by Tom Taylor, who's a much better writer than, Tom King. This was a fantastic book. It was fun the whole way through. It was entertaining the whole way through. It kept my interest the whole way through. The art, I thoroughly enjoy. I have no complaints about this book whatsoever. If you didn't get the first one, the first issue, then you should. And you should get #2 as well, because just look at this beautiful cover. It's Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #2. I really did enjoy it, and I hope you get this too and enjoy it as well. If you already have it and you've read it, tell me down in the comments what you think about this particular issue. I am Michael for Spirit Comics. Thank you to all those who have subscribed to my channel recently, and to all those who leave comments on my videos. You're very encouraging to me. If you're new here, please do subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, and share it around. I did receive a new subscriber just a few hours ago, I think, but I don't know who it is because I didn't receive a notification. I only saw there was a new subscriber when I went to my page so I could upload the video, my account. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for stopping by and tuning in. I am Michael for Spirit Comics. Till next time, true readers.